shopping together, so thanks for hanging out with me. I'm just adjusting my lazy boy here. Oh, you know what? We are celebrating all month long HSN's 44th birthday. So make sure you shop with us all month long. There are surprises, there are gifts, there's great stuff online and on the show. There are going to be some celebrity guests stopping by, so make sure you stop by and shop with us. Also, you know who else is almost 100 years old? Lazy Boy, and that's what we're going to be talking about for the entire hour. Back in 1927, two guys in a garage invented the recliner, and Lazy Boy was born. And still 100 years later, still fully assembled here in the USA. So we're spending all hour on this new Lazy Boy Finley Rocker Recliner. And it's really special for a couple of reasons. One, you've never seen a silhouette quite like this modern, contemporary design that's gonna fit into that modern living room or whatever modern space you have in your home. Also, the fabrication, brand new. You've never seen this fabrication before. It's called iLive. It has the look and the feel of that soft linen, right? It makes me think about being on vacation in that beautiful high-end resort or that high-end bed and breakfast that maybe you went to that time and you say, oh, I just love the feel of this. That's what it looks like. But it's also part of that iClean family, that iClean technology. So when you're having your tea, your wine, your coffee, the kids and the grandkids are getting on with their juice boxes, you don't have to worry about that, right? It will stay clean. And you know, Lazy Boy is one of those heirloom, those iconic, one of those American heritage brands that you will pass down from generation to generation. There's also so many features. You get to choose between the manual or you get to choose between the power. And the power is featured pack, including this remote control, which is not only very easy to see, as you can see, it's very easy to use. This one button movement here. But it's not just power. It is what they're calling the XR Plus power. This gives you the ability to adjust your headrest independently from the lumbar support, independently from the back, independently from the footrest to find that perfect position that you love. And then when you find that perfect position, you're gonna save it in the remote so you never have to find it again. One button, it's gonna put you in that perfect position. You got your USB port on the side. You're gonna be able to charge your devices. You've got the Airform memory foam that you are sitting on that you can feel that gives you unmatched support and comfort. And we're gonna get into all of these features, and what you're gonna notice immediately is that contemporary design. Now, when we think of Lazy Boy, right, we think of that overstuffed, that comfort, that maybe that one piece that maybe dominates the room. Well, this is gonna fit right in to all of those modern living spaces. This is where function meets fashion, right? This is where that contemporary design meets that historic comfort. This is where beauty meets durability. Maybe you need to upgrade that chair. Maybe you've never had a Lazy Boy before. Maybe the price before was maybe a little bit out of your price range. Well, let's talk a little bit about the price. Today, the manual today, you can get it for $849. And I want to take a look at your screen because I want to show you what the retail value on this manual would be. Be $1,500 if you went to the Lazy Boy website or you walked into a Lazy Boy store and you picked up the manual. Today, you're saving $650. You can get that on 5 flexible payments, which means $169.80 every month for 5 months without any added interest, without any added fee. That gets you like, you have until basically November to pay that off. But if you have the HSN credit card, these chairs qualify for 12-month VIP financing. And you know that is why you have the HSN credit card. If you don't have one, you can sign up for one today and you can apply that and then you can pay it off over 12 months. So this manual chair will only cost you $70.75 a month. And we don't wait till you pay that off to send it out to you. After that first payment, we will ship this out to you. We are covering the shipping and handling. Now, I know a lot of you think, oh, the manual is what I'm looking for. I remember my grandfather having that manual, and that's what I want. But I want you to hear about the power. Give me just a second. We're gonna spend an hour today. So just a second, I want to tell you a little bit about the power and all the features, but take a look at the power price. And here's what's great about the price on the power. You can get the power today here at HSN during this hour for less than you could get that manual with the premium features in the store. Yeah, I'm gonna say that again. You get the power for less than you could get the manual. Take a look at your screen. You are saving $980 today. It's on 5 flexible payments of $293.80, or use that HSN credit card. This is why you have it. That'd be $122.42 over 12 months. Now, I want to show you the colors, and then I want to tell you about supply chain. I want to tell you about how we are able to not only get this price, but get it out to you. So let's take a look. We've got these beautiful, really textured depth of color. When you take a close look, you're going to see all the highs and the lows when you see the detail. So in the manual, let's talk about manual first. That indigo, let's start there. Can we start with the indigo there? Sorry, I'm kind of I'm going a little bit opposite of the cameras there, but I think it's important that we start with the indigo because there's only 4. Only 4 in the manual indigo. So if you've got your eye on that, which that color is always popular in the manual, only 4 of you are gonna be able to pick that up. Next to that is the pearl. Now, normally we see furniture of that color, that pearl, that eggshell, that white, and we think, absolutely not. I've got kids, I've got dogs, absolutely not. Well, with that eye clean fabric that is water repellent, that is stain releasing, now you can. But in that pearl, we only have 25. That's it. Next to the pearl is the dove gray. You know, all of those modern homes, all of that look is that gray, and all the colors that kind of spawn off of that gray color that you can mix with. Very popular. Only 32 left in the manual. Now the manual wicker, which is new, which is what I'm sitting in. It's that perfect combination, that bridge between that gray and that brown. This will also go with so many things. Only 41 left in the wicker. That's it. Now when it comes to the power, we have a little bit different numbers. Again, I'm gonna go through them quickly. In the indigo, only 9. So the indigo is most likely gonna sell out in this hour. It's gonna sell out first for sure, probably gonna sell out in this hour. Next to that is the pearl. We have 60, so you have a little bit of time on that. Next to that is that dove gray, 55, and then what I'm sitting in, 39 in this, and that is in the power. Now, if you go to the Lazy Boy website, and I highly recommend that you do, or if you're gonna go shopping, you know, 4th of July, a lot of us go out and do furniture shopping. If you go into the store, you can go in and you can purchase one of these, again, at that retail price, at a much higher price than we're offering it today. And they will be able to deliver it to you somewhere between 5 to 9 months. That is 5 to 9 months. Because of the last year that we had, the supply chains are just stretched out because a lot of those factories were shut down for so long. Not only that, but because we were at home so much, we realized how important comfort in our home was. So the Lazy Boy's demand right now is as high as it has ever been, and the supply chain is stretched out. So it's gonna take them 5 to 9 months to get you that chair that you want. But when you order today, when you put in your order today, we're gonna get it to you in 21 days or less. Not 9 months, not 6 months, not 3 months, 21 days or less. In time to watch all of those sporting events that are coming up. In time for all the family that's gonna join you this summer, all the cousins and all the kids coming over. And you know, Lazy Boy is where you create those memories. Why is that? Because of the relationship between HSN and Lazy Boy. This deal was made a year ago. These were built a year ago, started to be built a year ago. This day was planned a year ago. And the only airing we've had of this was Debbie yesterday at noon, and they have started flying out the door. And our buyers called and said, hey, we'd love some more. We're running out of that indigo. And they said, sure, we can get you some more, but it's gonna be 6 to 9 months. So that's why today is very special. Okay, Let's get into all the features. Let's get into the comfort, the look, the new design. I'd love to invite in Molly Minty. She's here from Lazy Boy. I was speaking to her on the phone last night, and we were both just getting absolutely so excited about this. Hi, Molly, because we both have kids, and we know about how this is like a family event, getting a Lazy Boy. Hi, Molly, how are you?
Hi, Ty. It is so nice to work with you after talking to you for so long about how amazing this is. You know, this is the first time you were talking about you guys celebrating 44 years, your birthday coming up, HSN, such a great company, and almost 100 years of Lazy Boy. You know, in 1927, Lazy Boy invented reclining furniture, but they didn't stop. And they've been loved for generations, just like you were talking about your dad chair. But look at this Finley. Look how sleek and sophisticated this chair is. The designing of this chair really is an elevated look. But the incredible thing, as you were talking about the kids, I'm surrounded by dogs right now. If you don't notice, they're like everywhere right now. But as you were talking about your two little boys, I have two little boys. We used to come and present these chairs, and they were darker chairs. Look at the beautiful, light, Instagram-ish colors and sophisticated colors that we're able to bring you in this recliner. That's because of the magic and innovation of something called iClean, but not just any iClean. This is a new iClean that you've never seen before, which is called iLive, which means that, cheers, I'm not drinking at 9 in the morning. This is for demo purposes only. This is, I'm able to put the darkest red wine, or think of this as your kid's juice box or your grandkid's juice box, on the lightest color we've probably ever offered on television, which is this pearl. And see how that beads up and it can roll around, Ty, almost like mercury. The reason why is because this is a 5 out of 5. There's no 6 out of 5 on this. In an industry standard rated test for things like wine, coffee, chocolate, tea, that means that you have a moment to go and grab a rag. You can be that peaceful parent that's not screaming at the kids to get off the furniture,
Right.
while achieving the style that you want, right? This is who we all want to be, Lady Peaceful, right? And we just can't be. Look at how nothing is left on your chair. So you can have that super decorator color you want, but you can live in your chair just like you said. And that is the magic of 100 years of innovation from Lazy Boy. And it doesn't stop there. I'd love to do a little bit of a deeper dive into the power options too, Ty.
Yeah, I would love to. Let me give an update, Molly. It's going to kind of go like this hour because as you know, these things are going, and I just want to let people know. Okay, in the manual, that's the manual right there, Pat, the indigo, we have 2. Only 2 of you are gonna get that indigo, that manual. I love that deep, rich indigo. It's like a beautiful night sky. And as you get closer, you really see the highs and lows in that fabric. But then as you back up, it gives you that beautiful, deep, rich color. There's only 2 in the manual. In the pearl, there's 25. In the dove gray, there's only 31. And in the wicker, there's only 41. Remember, that is the manual. That is at $849 today. Now, in the power, that indigo, if you want the power in that color, if you love that color, maybe you were thinking about the manual, but remember, you can get the power today here in this hour for less than you could get the manual in the store, and you will get it shipped to you in 21 days or less rather than 6 to 9 months. There is 8 left in that indigo. In the dove, there is 50. In the pearl, there is 60. This is the pearl, there's 60. In this dove, there is 55. In the wicker, there is 39. Now, I'm gonna give you updates as we go. Now, in something like this, I always say, listen, this is what we call a considered purchase. This is something that you get excited about, but you do need to think about. You call a loved one and say, look at this great deal. Should we get this? And you take your time. And I always suggest that you do take your time. But this is all we have. So I'm gonna give you updates to know exactly where your favorite color stands, because I want you to get your #1 color choice. So I'm gonna let you know as we go. This is not one of those times where I'm gonna say, you know, take your time, put it in your shopping bag, give it a couple of days, think about it. This hour is the hour I would pick one up. Maybe this is your first Lazy Boy. Maybe you do need to upgrade that chair. Maybe you do have family coming over this summer. This would be it. Okay, in the manual, the Indigo, one of you left. One lucky winner will get that Indigo in that manual. That'll be it. So I'm gonna give you some of those updates. But Molly, I'd love to go back and talk about some of those features in that Power, because as you and I were talking, Molly, I think a lot of us and a lot of shoppers come in thinking they want to get that manual, right? That's what you think about when you think about Lazy Boy. That's the history of it. But then when you start seeing the features in that Power and you see the price today and the value you can get out of that Power, I think it's something to be considered. So why don't we talk a little bit about those features?
People come into our stores thinking about manual reclining because we still do manual recline better than anyone else. It's 54 individualized comfort positions that you can get into, but when they see, if you haven't seen a Lazy Boy recliner in a few years, even if you love Lazy Boy like I do, and you see the only wireless remote in the industry and all that it can do. This is my husband, by the way. I'm just chatting and he's sitting here. This is my husband. Hi, this is Tim.
Oh, hi,
and
Tim.
he's got a really hard job this morning. He's relaxing.
It looks like my
day.
job this morning.
Right? So this right here, when you get this home, if you choose that Power option, it is infinite reclining positions. 6 seconds if you push these two buttons to a full bed recline. That's your weightless position. If a doctor has ever said to you, it's good to get off your feet, get yourself into that weightless position that you hear about. This is that weightless position that is achieved so easily. And then this is what makes it our highest end Power from the company that invented reclining furniture. You push right here and watch this. Watch how Tim could be sleeping or napping and then check the score with a touch of a button. Do you see that that head pillow can incline to any position that he wants it to? Watch that as he is able to he can work again. We're all working in our homes. I was saying the other day that, movies are coming straight to our TV. The world has changed in a lot of ways this year, but some of them I would keep around. And then watch how this is able to increase the lumbar support, just like he's in a luxury vehicle. That's not his stomach going up and down. That is an actual increase in the lumbar support, which is a separate motor. This is why this is our highest end Power. You can always push the home button to go back to that rocking motion. Whether it's the manual or the Power, there's that soothing rocking motion. This is also a rocking chair. And then I know you have two boys at home. I have two boys at home. And my first concern when I saw that this was a wireless remote.
Yeah, how am I going to find it?
Yeah. Are they going to hide it?
Yes, of course.
There is a Find My Remote button.
Oh, I love
it. This, which I think they put in just for me and my son Theodore, and it beeps until you push a button on there. Why do all of the remotes in your home come with that? I have no idea.
Right.
And this stores so beautifully in there. It's integrated. You can charge your devices. And then just one more thing, Ty. Yeah. We haven't even talked about the Airform foam, our top of the line memory foam that is in your chaise and underneath his seat. So everywhere where you need that support is going to be encased in our highest end memory foam from Lazy Boy, which takes your shape and then recovers each and every time. Gone are the days, the old Archie Bunker chair that everyone was like, don't sit in my chair because I created that perfect tush divot. That was Dad's chair, right? Now this chair can be Mom's chair or the dog's chair or the kid. Anybody that sits in it, it is the perfect seat each and every time.
Yes, and every time you sit in it, and I came here early and I sat in every one of these because I'm trying to decide which one I want. I definitely think I'm going with the Dove Gray. Matter of fact, if my wife is watching this morning, honey, put this in the shopping bag. This would be perfect for us. But when you sit in each one, that memory foam conforms to you. It's almost customized. And then when you get up, it recovers and conforms to the next person. So Dad's chair, Mom's chair. And I also want to say something about the size. Now, I've been talking about how it is a contemporary, modern, kind of sleek and chic design. Well, I think I'm referring to kind of the exterior of it. I think in Lazy Boy, we're used to that kind of overstuffed exterior, and this is very sleek. But the interior, I want to show you how much room I have on the interior of this. My kids will jump up on here just fine. Your grandkids will jump up on here just fine. Plenty of room. The pets are going to jump up on here. This is where you're going to watch your favorite TV shows and your movies, read that great book, fall asleep in in this chair. You're gonna live in this chair, and you can because of that eye clean technology, that water repellent, that stain releasing technology that is industry leading. Lazy Boy leads the industry in so many things, in function, in comfort, and now take a look, they lead it in design now. So you're getting that historic comfort from Lazy Boy at the same time, that modern look that's gonna fit into that living room. Maybe before, maybe they were a little bit out of your price range, right? Maybe I presented before and they're a little bit out of your price range and you didn't pull the trigger then. I completely understand that. Or maybe the size of it, maybe you thought that's gonna dominate the room a little too bit. I completely understand. Well, now today is your chance to get all of that in one, and we'll deliver it to your home in 21 days or less. We are gonna cover the shipping and handling. I don't even know what the shipping would be on this, probably $100 where you're gonna save on that. I think it's up to like $80. So you're gonna save $80 there as well. And as I said, you know what it's like, the price of lumber, right? The price of shipping and the wait time because of the year we've had last year. It's gonna take you 6 to 9 months to get this if you go out this weekend and go shopping and go pick one of these up. Now, you don't have to go out this weekend. You can order it today. You'll get it within 21 days and you don't have to wait till January or until April to get it. All you have to do today is decide whether you want the manual or you want the power. And remember, you can get the power for less than the manual with the premium options in the store. Amazing. And then you choose your color. Okay, a little bit of bad news. The indigo in the manual is gone. It is sold out. But if you love that indigo, you still have a shot. I would pick up the power. There are 2 left. There are 2 in that indigo. That is it. I would pick that up. Now, when that goes, take a look at this pearl. I absolutely love this pearl. And as I said before, we would be absolutely scared. People like Molly and I who have kids at home and pets, and I like to drink my coffee and drink my wine in my favorite chair. I would be terrified. As much as I would want that pearl, I wouldn't get it, but you can now. You can get that with that eye clean technology. And just the feel of this, Molly, this I Live, like I said, this linen feel, this linen soft look and feel, it just reminds me of being on my favorite vacation ever. At that high-end place, that high-end bed and breakfast where maybe in the lobby they had that chair that you just remember from years ago. That's what this chair is to me.
It does look oasis-y, doesn't it? And it is so soft and supple. You know, sometimes when we think things are very stain resistant, or we don't realize that they are actually the highest end. It's almost like your high end thread count sheets that you talk about. Sometimes the reason that something's so stain resistant is because it's our highest end fabric also. And it's not vinyl or old. I think about my grandmother who used to encase everything in plastic, right? It's not like that anymore. It's soft and supple and beautiful, especially in this I Live with all the highs and lows. Watch how I, again, Ty, am able to pour red wine on this, and it's going to roll around. So imagine that. Imagine this weekend, maybe for the first time, you're having some people over this weekend. This is a industry standard rating 5 out of 5. There's no 6 out of 5 for things like wine, coffee, chocolate, tea, ketchup. Maybe you have that uncle that's coming over that always spills on the furniture and you're like, I don't know that I'm ready for that yet. I have had a year without him doing that, and you don't have to worry about it. This, you can really, look at how dirty that cloth is. It's all on the cloth. It's not living with the life of your chair. You know, for a long time you could think, oh, I saw those beautiful Instagram houses where everything is white and light, but that's not for me. That's not for my life right now. I have dogs, I have kids, I have grandkids. I have to wait to have the style I want. Everything about Lazy Boy is about living life comfortably. We want you to be comfortable in your chair, but we want you to live in your chair and to be able to eat in your chair, have that popcorn movie night, do what you want to do, but then to be able to say, you know what? It's also beautiful. People are going to come in and go, wow, that is a gorgeous chair. And you're going to go, but wait, it's a recliner. It's a power recliner. You can eat in it. I mean, it really checks all the boxes of just being the highest end. Sometimes you think of something that is a really great value and you go, is that the lower end? It's not. This is the highest end creme de la creme Lazy Boy that we could bring you.
It really is, and that Power XR Plus, again, that Power XR Plus gives you literally the power to independently move the headrest, the back, that lumbar support, which to me is so important, and that footrest. Independently move all of those, find that perfect position that you absolutely love, and then never have to find that position again because you have a preset, because you can save it in the remote. If you take a look at your screen right now, that's the remote right there. Very easy to see, very easy. Press the button for those independent movements. It is a cordless remote that has its docking station right on the side with the USB port there, has a home button. So with one press of the button, it brings you back to that upright position in case you want to rock in that position. And that's that lumbar support. I had back surgery back in 2009, and I have to be very careful, especially sitting in furniture that doesn't sink. If it sinks, it puts too much pressure on my back and I can't get out of it. That lumbar support is very important. Or maybe you just feel that stiffness a little bit in your back from furniture that is starting to sink a little bit. And sometimes, you know, modern furniture, I think we've come to think if it's modern looking and modern design, it's not comfortable. Well, not anymore. This is where function meets fashion, where support meets that beauty. So you can independently move all of that with that power. So today, let me talk about the power for a second. That power is $1469 today, right? And I understand this is something that we need to think about. You know, putting down $1469 is not something that we do quickly, but here's how we can make it easy on you. First of all, you're saving $980 off the retail price. So you can choose those 5 flexible payments. That's $293.80. No added fee, no added interest. That's $293.80 every month for 5 months. Give yourself 5 months to pay that off. And you don't have to have the HSN credit card to take advantage of those 5 flexible payments. But if you do have the HSN credit card, you are one of our VIP shoppers and you already know you get 12-month VIP financing. Or if you sign up for an HSN credit card today, as a matter of fact, we'll give you 20 bucks. We'll put $20 in your account to take $20 right off the top of your first single item purchase if you sign up for an HSN credit card today. You can do that at hsn.com, or you can do that on the phone. The phone number is right there on your screen. You'll get $20 in your account, and you'll get to pick up one of these chairs, this Finley rocker recliner from Lazy Boy. The name that started recliners, the name that is known around the world as the most comfortable seating experience you'll ever have. You can pick one of those up today and just pay $122.42 a month with no added fee, no added interest, and take your time and pay that off over 12 months, and we will ship this out to you after that very first payment. This is a very unique presentation today, not only because of the value that we secured a year ago, but because of the inventory that we secured a year ago, and because it's the first time you're seeing this silhouette on HSN or QVC. It's the first time you're seeing this fabrication. Now, Lazy Boy has had this silhouette, and it quickly became the #2 most popular silhouette. Take a look, and that is that I Live fabric. That is that linen soft feel, that linen soft touch and look. And speaking of shipping, let's talk about shipping a little bit. I'm gonna ask Molly to chime in here because if I'm gonna go out this weekend, 4th of July, and I'm gonna go buy this Lazy Boy chair, I'm gonna have to figure out how to get it home and how to load it up in the car. And if they even have it in stock, which they probably won't, it'll be 6 to 9 months and I have to wait for it to get delivered, then I'm gonna pay for shipping. You're gonna pay probably up to $80 to get it shipped. But how are we handling shipping today? Not only is HSN covering the cost, but Molly, how does Lazy Boy handle shipping with these chairs?
This is something we're really proud of. You know, we put this together with the HSN customer in mind. So you're going to get a call in 10 business days. You return that call or pick it up when it comes in. Our masked and gloved, because we are following the CDC guidelines for the nation right now, our masked and gloved delivery guys are going to bring it to the door that you tell them is best for you when they call. So they're able to bring it up to your door. That means up the stairs if you have a porch like you're seeing here. And also inside the threshold of the door if that's what you're comfortable with. So you don't have to worry about it being out in the elements. Once you get that box home, you're going to open it up and you're going to take the pieces of the chair out of the box. Now, there's only two pieces, whether it's the manual or it's the power of the chair. It's the back, which is going to be laying on the base. All you have to do is take off the covering. They'll be covered in plastic to reduce any kind of dust getting on it at all. With the power option, there's going to be these connectors that you're going to connect to the battery backup. You slide the back into the base, which is a slide into glide technology that's just like putting a drawer together. You put together your power option just like you're putting together on a computer, and you plug it into your power source. After that, all you have to do is sit back and recline. It is a almost no assembly, and we want to get it as easy for you as possible. So just tell them where you want it. Also, they're going to take a picture of the box once they put it where you want it, so you don't even have to touch the pen. It is worry-free.
Oh, that is great. Worry-free delivery, and we are covering the shipping and handling today. Okay, if you're just joining us, welcome in. Happy 4th of July weekend. Happy HSN birthday. My name is Ty Mayberry. Happy Saturday. Come on in. We are talking about the iconic brand. We are talking about the American heritage brand, Lazy Boy. Now, you've seen me present Lazy Boys before. You know I'm a big fan, but this one's new. This one's unique. This one is different for a couple of reasons. One, you've never seen this silhouette before. This modern, contemporary, sleek, chic, stylish silhouette, which will fit into any modern room, any modern design, any modern living room, wherever you're putting it. It won't kind of dominate the room, where you're still getting all those features you love that we expect from Lazy Boy. The comfort, the airform memory foam in the seat and in the footrest. You can choose between the manual and the power. You're getting a cordless remote control. You're getting XR Plus power, which means you can independently move the headrest, the back, that lumbar support for that tight back, and the footrest. Find that exact position you want and then save it in the remote, and just with the press of a button, you're back at that perfect position. And we're gonna be able to deliver this to you in 21 days or less, where on the website or in the store, they're telling you 5 to 9 months, because of how stretched out those supply chains are, because of the last year that we've had, at a much higher price because the price of lumber has gone up, and also because of the relationship that HSN has with Lazy Boy. It's why you shop here with us. It's because of these relationships that we have with these iconic brands like Lazy Boy. We're able to secure the quantity. We're able to secure these chairs at this price a year ago. Our buyers put this together and planned this a year ago, and we're passing that on to you. Now, the downside is limited quantity. Indigo in the manual, already gone out the door. Also in the manual though, this pearl, which I'm loving, is 24 left. In the dove gray, 29. That's it, 29, and in that beautiful wicker, which is that great combination kind of between the gray and the brown, whatever you have in your home is gonna really bridge that together, 34 left. Now in the power, again, only a few left in the indigo. That's it. If you love that indigo and you missed out on the manual, remember, you can get the power for less than the manual with premium features if you walk into the store. So you're still getting your favorite color. The pearl, which I'm in the power, 59. This dove gray, 52, and in the wicker, 35. Now, we only have another 25 minutes here. That is it. That's all we have here, and these are going very quickly. So I just want to remind you, the manual is $849. Choose those 5 flexible payments. You're saving $650. 5 flexible payments would be $169.80 a month for 5 months with no added fee, no added interest. But if you have the HSN credit card, or if you want to sign up for one today, you get 12-month VIP financing, and that is $70.75 a month, no added fee, no added interest, over 12 months, as long as you pay that off within a month. And again, it's not like layaway. You don't wait until you pay it off and then we ship it out to you. After that first payment, we're gonna ship this out to you, and we can. You will get it in 21 days or less, and you'll have it in time for the family coming over, for the cousins and the kids and the grandkids and everybody to kind of create those memories. And it's safe because of that iClean technology. It is water repellent. It is stain releasing. They tested that with coffee. They tested that with wine. They tested that with chocolate syrup and ketchup. Are you kidding me? And it stood up to all of those tests. So now maybe you can get that lighter color that you've always wanted. So that's how we're trying to make this easier on you, and that's why it is unique this hour. And I'm joined today by Molly, who's here from Lazy Boy. Both of us have family and kids and boys that we love, but we still want to have that comfort and that modern design and that beautiful design. And so we both talk a lot about living in this chair. And Molly, you will, whether it's just reading your favorite book, falling asleep, taking that nap, watching your TV shows, having movie nights, sitting with the grandkids, you will live in the Lazy Boy and create those memories.
You absolutely will. And I think that's part of what we're seeing in the supply chain. Why these two great brands had to come together a year ago is because people, maybe they have beautiful furniture, but they were like, form and function has to work together. Sophistication and beauty has to be able to stand the test of my family, right? You have to be able to live in it. And you want to be comfortable in something that is this sleek and amazing. One of the things you were talking about, Ty, was the size of this. So my husband is 6'3". I'm 5'3". Everything in our home has to work for people that are a foot different. And what is so incredible about this is how much interior space you get in this Finley. So with these sleek arms, it is not going to take up a huge footprint in your room. It is going to be sleek. And remember, when you get this home, look at, we have our puppy. He's a good almost 40 pounds of puppy on top of Tim here, which is generally, if we sit down, someone sits on us, no matter where we sit.
That.
And so, but you have enough interior room for Tim to be able to sit in that. He's a large man. He's able to sit there. He just laughed when I said he's a large man. And so, but he's fully laid out. His head is cradled where it needs to be. And then if he wants to, he can lift with a separate motor. This is why this is our highest end. If you're Googling this, this is the highest end power recline from Lazy Boy, who invented reclining furniture in 1928. Watch how his head and neck can come up. He can work, and then he can bring his head and neck back down. And Ty, if you want to do this in studio too, it just, you guys can see that beautiful fabrication with all the highs and lows as he's able to bring his head and neck up and then bring it back down. And then we're going to have the puppy here too, but there is also that lumbar support. So he and the puppy aren't just lifting up magically. What is happening is this is an added increase. My son, Theodore, was 9.5 pounds when he was born. And let me tell you, they had just come out with that increased lumbar support. I almost broke that button because I went out as far as this way as up. And it's so important. You sit differently every day. There's a preset on this. So you can preset this just like the settings of your car. It can be his and hers. It can be nap and Netflix, whatever works for you. You can push that home button and bring it back. And remember, don't shy away from the wireless remote, which is the only one in the industry, because it has that Find My Remote button. So it's going to beep until you push a button on it. Tim's charging his devices here. There's no reason to get out of your chair. And then with all that function, all that innovation from Lazy Boy, you also get this beautiful silhouette and style, and he's sitting on our highest end memory foam that is sitting there. So it's always going to be soft and supportive under his legs and through that full chaise. But I just think it's important to remember that more people thinking about that manual recline end up going with that power recline because maybe you don't know all the things that the power recline can do right now. It's really incredible. It's the cutting edge of reclining furniture from a company who invented reclining furniture almost 100 years ago and has continued to push their limits and innovate. You know, we're still headquartered in Monroe, Michigan, where we have been for the last since 1928. We still employ almost 9,000 employees, which I am so proud of. You know, 9,000 employees across the United States of America. This is Dayton, Tennessee. And right before actually everything happened last year, I was able to go down there and see them put these chairs together. We talk about this being a heritage brand, Ty, but don't always talk about how we say these are handcrafted. These really are handcrafted. There's an apprenticeship program that they have to go through just to know how to do the upholstery on these chairs. And these are your neighbors in our 5 factories across the United States of America. There's been this commitment to excellence and American ingenuity. We test and retest these chairs. That's why they have a limited lifetime warranty. That's why they stand the test of time. But this is also an American story. You know, it's the birthday of America this year, and it's just such an incredible commitment to the American worker that we have gone into these towns and put these factories there, have our innovation center where it was. Our tests on our fabric are actually industry standard. That's why iClean is invented. It is amazing. That's why I'm
Yes.
able to take the lightest fabric that we have and pour red wine on it, because the rest of the industry is looking at our testing. That's why these are 5 out of 5, which is the highest in an industry standard testing for things like wine, coffee, chocolate, tea. And when I saw this pearl color, Ty, with that linening to it, I was like,
Oh, it's,
no way. That
yes,
is the
right.
lightest color we've ever had. That's white.
Right.
I couldn't wear a shirt with that color with my 6-year-old and 2-year-old around me. And instead, right, I can blot this up. And so if my kids are eating in the chair and there's an accident, there's no worry. They can live in my home. My family can live like they
Yes.
live. Nothing goes through to the other side. You can finally have the design you want, this sophisticated design in the
Yeah.
colors
I
that you
think
want when you want it.
that's a really good point, Molly, because if you're just tuning in right now and you look and you say, is that a lazy boy? Is that, because I don't think we're used to seeing that design, that contemporary modern design, but you still get all the comfort, all the function, all the features. And you know, when it comes to something like this, when it comes to comfort in our home, that's where I recommend putting your money, right? I know we're all on a budget and we're all thinking about, where do I put my money? Where am I gonna spend my money that will go the furthest? You spend it in the comfort of your home. If we've learned anything over the past year, look at me just moving my head up here while I talk. Look how easy that was independently. If we learned anything over the last year, it is how important the comfort of our home is, and making it that safe haven, that place for our family. And that's where I recommend putting your money. And when you do that, and when you invest in you, and you invest in your home, and you invest in your family, I highly recommend going with the #1 name in the industry leaders, the industry standard. Been around almost 100 years. The company that invented the recliner and continues to innovate. Go with Lazy Boy. Go with that name. Maybe this is your first Lazy Boy. Maybe you've always wanted that Lazy Boy, or always wanted to give it as a gift to someone in your family. Well, now is your opportunity. You've got that sleek, modern look with all of the comfort, with the Air Form memory foam, which I have been sitting on for almost this entire hour, which is incredible. It just cradles you. It just hugs you in there. You've got the power in this power remote. It gives you that power to move everything independently. The headrest, the back, the lumbar support, the footrest, everything independently. You're gonna find that perfect position that you love. And then you're never gonna have to find it again, because you're gonna save it in the remote and press one button and you're back in that favorite position. So whether it's reading that perfect book, or remember, it's a rocker as well. So when I go back to the home position, which boom, I just pressed the home button. That's all I did. Watch, I'm going back to that home position, right? And the kids and the grandkids are gonna jump on your lap, and then you're gonna be able to rock them, because it's also a rocker as well, with this fabrication that we've never seen before, with the silhouette that we've never seen before. But I need to give an update on the colors and the quantities, because this is all we have. This is all we have. Now let's talk about the manual. Indigo color is gone in the manual. Unfortunately, I knew that was gonna happen. That's gonna go fast. Next to sell out will be that pearl. Only 22 left in the pearl. That is it. That will be next to sell out. After that, probably selling out next will be that dove gray. Really modern looking dove gray. Really sleek design on that. 27. That's it in the dove gray, 27. And what I'm sitting in, this wicker, which I've never seen this before. Beautiful combination between that kind of gray and that brown. Only 31 left in the wicker. Now, in the power, which I'm holding the remote control, I'm in the power. So this wicker power right here, 33. Just 33, that's it. In the indigo, it seems we have one left in the indigo, just one. One lucky person out there will get the last indigo in the power. In that pearl, there's 58 left in the pearl, in the power, and in that dove gray right there, only 47. Now, I'm giving you these updates just to let you know. Now, we do have about 15 minutes left here in this presentation, but this is something that when these are gone, it goes back to that 5 to 9 months before you can get this delivered. We can deliver it to you in 21 days or less because 21 days or less because our buyers secured this deal, planned this day, got this quantity a year ago because of our great relationship with HSN and Lazy Boy. And I just want to remind you, you can get the power today. That $1469. That is less than if you went into the Lazy Boy store and got the manual with the premium features, with the I Live fabric and the I Clean. That would be $1,500, and you wouldn't get that for 6 to 9 months. You can get the power today in 21 days or less for less than the manual. And here's a quick little, let me just show you real quick the manual, the value that you're getting today. And I just wanna make sure I'm really clear on this, because if you do go shopping, because I know this weekend's a big kind of go out furniture shopping. Matter of fact, you don't even have to go out. You just order this today and you can spend time at the beach or the pool and the barbecue and you've got your chair. That retail value on that manual is $1,500. Our smart deal today is $849, so you're saving $650. That flexible payment is $169.80, or if you have the HSN credit card, that's $70.75. Now, if we can look at the power real quick, same thing on that power. That retail value is $24.51. You're saving almost $1,000 by shopping with us today because it's our smart deal on 5 flexible payments. It's $293.80 a month for 5 months, no added fee, no added interest. Or if you want that 12-month VIP financing, if you have the HSN credit card, it's $122.41. This is such a unique and rare opportunity today, not only because of how new this is, but because of the time it would take, because of the supply chain, because of what's going on in the world, and because we secured this so early. Now is the time. Now I want you to write down this number. Here is the item number. It is 098764. I want you to write that down, 098764. Now that's gonna take you on hsn.com to the site where you get to choose between the manual and you get to choose between the power on that, and you get to choose your color. Or if you're calling in, 098764, and they will walk you through everything and you get to make your choice there. And then when it is delivered, what Molly explained to us, when it gets delivered, the delivery is easy. Molly, let me ask you too, as far as the power goes, because I know a lot of people are ordering the power now. What is hookup like, and what happens if, Molly, if I'm in my chair, I'm reclined, and I lose power in my home?
Well, Lazy Boy thinks of everything. There is a battery backup in you saw that box that you were connecting everything to? In that box, you place 2 9-volt batteries. And whatever, if you're in a full bed recline, if your feet are up, don't worry, this is for your safety. You're always able to push that home button and get back into the seated position so that you can easily get out of the chair. And remember, with that rocker, it's easier to get in and out of the chair, which is really great. And with the power option too, you are, Ty, I think sitting in the power option, I think it's important to mention, again, like you were saying, with the reclining furniture, we invented it in 1928. We still do that manual recline better than anybody else. There's 54 individualized comfort positions. But what is important about this? This is, first of all, the only wireless remote in the industry. It's the top of the line power recline from the company that invented reclining furniture. And it's whisper silent. So many people call me and say that they sleep in their chair. But while you're sitting there, Ty, if we can look at this remote and I can just talk you through so they can see in studio, because your cameras are better than mine, how you can get into that full bed recline. So if you push those 2 top buttons right there at the same time, Ty, you're going to be able to go into a full bed recline in 6 seconds.
Oh, wow.
And once you're there, we can show the head and the shoulders going up and down, which is, I think, just so important.
Let me try that, Molly. Let's try that. So
if you're
I'm pressing,
if you're comfortable.
Okay.
So the 2 ones that have, those are completely customizable.
Okay.
for your backrest and your footrest. So if you press the ones that are the up button at the exact same time, in
Okay.
6 seconds, you are going to go into a full bed recline. There you go. One,
Oh, this is
2, 6
lovely.
seconds to
Oh, this is
paradise, right?
lovely.
So go all the way back into a full bed
Oh,
recline. And once you're
yes.
there, if
Yes.
your cameras can come around, I can show if you can push the up arrow
Yep.
of the head and neck.
Okay, I see.
Watch.
Yep, this.
Watch, because this is what you're going to do when you get this home. This is how there's no learning curve. Watch now. Now you can check the score. You can check on your
Nice.
kids, make sure they're not ruining anything,
Right,
and then
right.
you can go back to your nap. Right? So go take your head back down. Now watch the lumbar support. If
Okay.
you can push that lumbar support pillow, this is actually the oasis moment. This is that
Wow.
moment. That's that luxury vehicle that you go, you know
It's
what? I got to pay for that extra piece in that. That's all built into these chairs.
amazing.
That is what the partnership between HSN and Lazy Boy
Yes.
did. When you go into a Lazy Boy showroom, you might pick the Finley design because of the sleek elements, because it fits someone. How tall are you, Ty?
I'm 6 feet.
6 foot. So it fits so many different,
Yes.
comfortable, everybody comfortably. You might pick that because you want that element and that sleek design in your home. But then you get to build in all of those upgrades. Our highest end memory foam where you need it in the seat and the chaise, all of that. And then you might encase it, which is another premium upgrade. So you would pay for that and you would
Right.
add that in. And that's why this is a custom piece of furniture. And then when you get it home, you would have to sign that this is your custom piece of furniture. You can't try it out like you might be able to at HSN. This is all of
Absolutely.
that HSN said to us, no, give us your top of the line. That's why you're able to have this. This is the I Live, a brand new fabrication. We were like, guess what? We even can do I Clean better. It can be all of these highs and lows that look like linen, but yet I can pour red wine on this. 5 out of 5 in an industry standard testing for things like wine, coffee, chocolate, tea. That's a mess if you put all that together. I don't
Right?
know if you know that, but
Oh,
I mean, you
yes.
have
Oh,
2
yes.
little boys, so you might know that. My sons sometimes do that too. And then you're able to blot that up with a dry cloth. You can take the moment if something spills while you're watching your favorite show, finish the big moment and then go into the kitchen and get the cloth, and nothing is going to live with your chair. Maybe you're doing a beautiful nursery and you want it to be light and airy, or a bedroom, but you're like, I also want to sleep in that chair. How can I have something that is functional? That's what Lazy Boy does. It is form, function, style, and technology. Who thinks about technology when you think about your furniture, unless you're talking about a company that 100 years ago was on the cutting edge? They were like, this chair would be better if it reclined. And
Yeah.
then they haven't
And
stopped
they
innovating
continue
for
to be.
100 years,
You're right. Continue to be industry leaders, not only in comfort, in function, in technology, and as I said before, now in design, in look, and the way it fits into that modern living room or that modern space. So I'm in this fully relaxed, like I could easily just nap right here. I feel that airform memory foam. I feel that lumbar support. And now when I go to get up, it's one button. One button, home button. That's all I did. I just pressed the home button. That's gonna bring me right back up. And if you program your favorite spot, that favorite position that you found, it's one button to get back there. And now I'm sitting up and now I'm rocking. And now I'm up with the kids and with the grandkids. And now I'm in my rocking chair. And again, this sleek design, but plenty of room on the interior. Now we're coming to the end of the presentation here. And if you're just joining us, welcome in. Happy Saturday. What am I so excited about? Yes, this is a Lazy Boy. You may be looking at it and saying, that's not what I expect from a Lazy Boy. I expect that kind of big, overstuffed comfort that kind of dominates the room. Yes, those are Lazy Boys too, and those are fantastic, and that's what my grandfather had, and probably your grandfather had. But if you have a more modern design or a modern home, but you still want that comfort, and you still want something that you can live in, that has a fabrication that not only looks and feels like linen, but also has that I Clean technology on it, which is water repellent, which is stain releasing, so you can live in it with your tea and your coffee and your wine and your chocolate syrup and the kids' juice boxes and not have to worry about it. Today is your opportunity. also, if you are just joining us, if you head to the Lazy Boy website, which I highly recommend you do, it's a great website, head over there. It'll be 5 to 9 months before they can get this to you, just because of the last year we've all had and factories being closed. 5 to 9 months, right? And I say, listen, if you're gonna buy it, worth the wait, but you don't have to wait. If you order right now, you don't have to wait. We can get it to you in 21 days or less, because we secured this quantity, because we secured this price, because of HSN's relationship with Lazy Boy a year ago. Our buyers planned this day, and we're passing that on to you. So all you have to do, choose between the manual or the power, and choose your favorite color. Pick the 5 flexible payments or the 12-month VIP financing. We're gonna cover the shipping and handling, deliver it right to your doorstep. But I need to give updates, as I promised I would. In the manual has that extra elongated handle on the side, so it's easy to grab. The indigo is gone. That beautiful night sky color is gone. The pearl, that white, which normally we'd be scared to buy furniture that color if we have kids or pets, which now you can because of that eye-clean technology and fabrication, 18. Yes, less than 20. 18 left in that pearl, and that dove gray, 27. That's a very modern look right now, that color. And again, from where you're sitting and from where you're watching on TV, it looks like a beautiful gray, but when you get up close, there's these great highs and lows in the fabric. And then what I'm sitting on now, this is the wicker. This is that great bridge between that brown and that gray. So 25 left in the wicker. Now, I'm holding the remote, the only cordless remote in the industry, right? With that XR plus power. So let's talk about the power. The indigo, in that blue indigo, is now gone. We are sold out in that indigo. But what I'm sitting in, this beautiful wicker, there's 14. Oh, nope, 10. Now there's 10. By the time I said that, 4 were gone. Okay, so in this, again, this is gonna be that bridge between that gray and that brown. Maybe you've got grays and browns in your home. It's a great mix. That wicker is really beautiful. And you're looking at it and you're saying, it looks like linen. Yeah, it feels like linen too. It's that I Live fabrication. Now in that dove, which is right next to me, that kind of gray dove, 38. Next to the dove is the pearl, only 53 left in the pearl. So a little bit of time on the pearl. Now, I don't like to rush you. I never like to rush anybody, because I know something like this, it's what we call a considered purchase. You need to consider it. You need to call your loved one, take a look at this. But I give you those updates to let you know just how quickly everything is going. Take advantage of those 5 flexible payments. Take advantage of that 12-month VIP financing. Get this home. And as Molly said earlier, and Molly, I kind of want to go back a little bit. When you go into the Lazy Boy store and you pick all the customizable features that you want, you sign something to say, you're building this specifically for me, so I can't return it. Well, here at HSN, you know what we do? We give you 30 days. 30 days. We give you an entire month. After you pay that first flexible payment or that first 12-month VIP payment, we're gonna pay for the shipping. We're gonna send this out to you. We're gonna give you a full month to put it to the test, to try it, with you sitting in it, with your kids, your grandkids, mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, the pets, everybody. Test it out for an entire month before you have to make that final decision. You don't even have to make the decision if you really wanna keep it until you try it out for a month. That is what is so unique about today. And I keep going back, Molly, I keep going back to the American heirloom, American heritage, a brand. To have a brand like this in your home that you will have your memories in, you will spend your time in, like Lazy Boy. The value of that, I just don't think I can overstate it.
Oh, well, honestly, I mean, keeping our manufacturing from domestic and imported parts right here in the United States of America, especially this weekend, is something that we really are so proud of. You know, it's why you have, I believe in American innovation, right? And it's why you have this incredible wireless remote, why you have all these upgrades, why the reclining furniture didn't just stop there, why I can say cheers to the 4th of July, and I can spill on eye clean fabric that in these light colors like the dove and the pearl that we have there, that you can have those in your home and then wipe them up. That's all a commitment to excellence, Ty. That's all American ingenuity and keeping our factories here from domestic and imported parts, our manufacturing here. It's just incredible. incredible. And I'm so, so happy to be with you, especially this weekend.
Yes, it is. It's a great, we're celebrating, you know, celebrating America this weekend with a great, still assembled in America from 100 years. Molly, it's been so lovely spending this hour with you. Thank you so much for hanging out with us.
Thank you so much.
All right, we'll see you again soon. Your item number, remember, is 098764. In what I'm sitting in now, this is the Power Wicker. I think we only have like half a dozen left. That is it, half a dozen. All right, we're gonna take a little bit of a break. Stay right there, because I'm gonna hand you off to Alice and Tina. We'll see you again. Be well. Happy 4th. I'll see you tomorrow.
There is nothing quite like shopping with a friend.
So pull up a chair and shop with us.
We'll be dishing the scoop on what's hot.
Catch you up on what you've missed.
And share some of our favorite discoveries.
Come shop with us every Saturday morning at 10 a.m.
Come join the fun with your favorite hosts and guests during our Brands You Love weekend. It's 4 days jam-packed with exclusive HSN brands and big brand names you know and trust. Don't miss the party or the deals as we celebrate Brands You Love weekend. Starts Thursday.
This year, we're ready to party. It's our birthday.
And we have 44 reasons to celebrate.
Come join the fun for our 44th birthday month.
Cue the confetti.
We're celebrating our birthday throughout July with even more.
New guests.
New shows.
And new favorites you are gonna love.
Plus, that wouldn't be a birthday without surprises all month long.
The party is on.
Our 44th birthday continues all month long on HSN and at hsn.com.
Korez was born in the oldest homeopathic pharmacy in Athens, Greece. We bring you the natural beauty of Greece to your fingertips, delivering innovative, effective formulas that are powerful and keep in mind the importance of natural ingredients. By partnering with over 1,000 different farmers to bring you high-quality ingredients to unlock the best of nature and science, bringing you results that you can see and feel.
Lancôme Paris on HSN.
Birthdays were made for shopping.